Deathwing. Once the greatest of all black dragons, he was known as the Earth Warder until he plunged into darkness. The cataclysm he unleashed struck Azeroth at its very heart. Now, the remaining dragon aspects have united against the Destroyer, calling on the whole of their broods to stand against this threat. The fight against Deathwing's onslaught will determine the future of the world and its survival. The Black Dragon opposes those who once protected Azeroth, spreading fire, suffering, and blood. This battle ripped them apart and raged up in the sky, veiling the once radiant sun in the shadow of death. Countless victims lay in the wake of this war, whose sacrifice may yet be in vain. Deathwing must be stopped. By regrouping with their allies, the immortal dragons gathered those who were about to fight the horrors that Deathwing himself had unleashed, bringing war to Northrend. Around their holy shrines, the Dragonflights united with the forces of Method to save Azeroth from its doom. Together, mortals and dragons, we are all here to make our last stand.
Our orders are clear. End Deathwing's threat. So you think you're the shield protecting this world? Now be the sword striking at our enemies. We lose this, we lose everything. The temple must not fall. Save Wormrest Temple and I'm buying the first round of victory drinks.
No mortal shall turn me from my task. You got to fight me alone. The earth splits to swallow and crush you. Ground to dust. It was inevitable.
Thank you, sisters. I am renewed. The old gods have shown themselves. A tide of darkness sweeps from their gaping maws towards the temple. We must buy the aspects more time. The faceless generals, Zon-Oz and Yorsaj, command the enemy legions from within the monstrosities you see on the horizon. You must strike them down if we are to survive long enough to end this. Take flight on the wings of my sisters. They will transport you as close as they dare.
The old gods. These are Deathwing's true masters. They allowed him to release the Faceless Ones. These creatures are surrounding the temple, and they bring chaos and destruction with them.
Not on my watch.
Tu lavando l'enzoffa malaya. Sulla bandera canzota d'uliro. C'è la cantuia l'enzoffa comama. L'enzoffa vai a calola. Io lo vandaleo. La bandiera nanzota. Balla con Shalovia, Dum Sagalonanzu!
One down, one to go. We nail Squidface over there and their whole filthy operation falls to pieces. Stand strong, do not give up.
It's no use. The power of the dragon's soul is too great. I cannot wield it safely. The raging forces within it may be the doom of us all.
Then truly, we are lost.
Not necessarily. I believe, yes, it just might work. The focusing iris within the Eye of Eternity may allow us to converge the magical matrix contained within the dragon soul.
Yes, I see. We can finally turn Deathwing's own power back against him.
I sense danger. It is a trap, carefully laid for us at this crucial moment.
We have no choice. We must have faith in our allies.
Then I will open the way into the Eye of Eternity. You must not fail, heroes. The future of Azeroth hinges on your actions.
Even with the aspect of time on your side, you stumble foolishly into a trap.
Don't let this one scare you. This lunatic won't stand in our way for long.
You cross the Stormbinder! I'll slaughter you all! Feel the chill up your spine. Not one of you will live to see the final cataclysm! Finish them! You think you could play with my lightning? No! More lightning! You can't outrun the storm! Die beneath us! See what becomes of those who stand before you! Enough of your games! You won't live to do it again! Enough! Impossible! No!
Heroes, this burden falls to you once again. You must protect us from Deathwing's forces, while we imbue the dragon's soul with the power of the aspects.
Excellent. We will begin the ritual at once.
The ritual will take much from us, as it requires a very piece of our being. We will be weakened greatly.
Not entirely unexpected.
It is good to see you again, Alexstrasza. I have been busy in my absence, twisting your pitiful whelps into mindless abominations. bent only to my will. It was a very painful process.
They are my clutch no longer. Bring them down.
Mere whelps, experiments, a means to a greater end. You will see what the research of my clutch has yielded. Nefarian, Onyxia, Sinestra, they were nothing. Now you face my ultimate creation.
I am the beginning of the end. The shadow which blots out the sun. The bell which tolls your doom. For this moment alone was I made. Look upon your death, mortals, and despair.
This twilight dragon, it is saturated with void energy. If it explodes, everything will be destroyed, even the aspects. Everything will be lost.
Not as long as I'm here to protect them. Charge!
Now is the hour of twilight.
The cycle of time brings an end to all things.
Fall before protraction. You have no hope.
In dreams, we may overcome any odds.
Winds of the arcane, be at their backs and refresh them in this hour of darkness.
Strength of the earth, hear my call. Shield them in this dark hour. The last defenders of Azeroth.
Take heart, heroes. Life will always blossom from the darkest soil.
Through the pain and fire, my hatred burns. What? I am outraged.
He is heading to the Maelstrom. We must stop him now. We may never get another chance if he escapes into Deepholm.
Welcome aboard the Skyfire. You ready to chase down the end of the world? All ahead, fool! Everything depends on our speed. We can't let the Destroyer get away.
The giant lizard is running away toward the Maelstrom. He's desperate and may throw his last forces in the battle against us.
What if what's left of the Twilight Dragon's forces prevents us from reaching it? No, we have to be ready for an aerial assault.
We are this close to victory. We will stop this dragon if we can save this ship.
All hands to battle stations. Get those monsters away from the ship!
You won't get near the master. Dragon Riders, attack! Oriana, give them hell! We're flying a little too close. It's been a good fight, but I'm ending it now! Looks like I'm doing this myself. Good! Huh! I was hoping you'd make it this far. You'd best be ready for a real fight. How's this? Come on! Mess with the bull. Well done. But I wonder if you're good enough to best him.
Little Hand says it's time to rock and roll. Everyone into the hold. We've got a dragon to kill.
Your tenacity is admirable, but pointless. You ride into the jaws of the apocalypse. Claim while you can, heroes. You and your world are doomed.
Plates! He's coming apart! Tear up the plates and we've got a shot at bringing him down!
You are less than dust, fit only to be brushed from my back. Your efforts are insignificant. I carry you to your deaths.
It is done. At last the Destroyer has met his end. Now we can begin to heal our world.
You have accomplished the impossible. Succeeded where all Azeroth feared you would fail. Before you is the cache of the aspects. Take from it what you will, for you have more than earned the right.
Although you may want to hurry.
Nosdormu is right. I have a bad feeling about this. It can only mean one thing. He's not dead.
But he was lethally wounded. We saw him crash like a stone right in the middle of the maelstrom. But then why do I feel his presence growing stronger?
You don't mean... How is that possible? We saw him fall. He can't have escaped. We have not sacrificed so much for nothing. If the Black Dragon lives, we will end him. Once and for all. Incoming!
You have done nothing! I will tear your world apart!
Aspects, aid the heroes as best you can. These champions are our only hope for exposing Deathwing's weakness. Together we can prevail.
I will charge you with arcane energy to blast your foes!
I will cleanse whatever corruption I can. My fire will not harm you.
I shall tear this world apart!
He's completely mad!
Don't give up! We're counting on you to push Deathwing back.
There is no hope, no future. All life is doomed. Like you, all of Azeroth shall burn. I am the Cataclysm. Know that your world will soon follow. There is no shelter from my fury. Your armor means nothing. Your faith, even less. The sea will swallow your smoldering remains.
Gathering all his might for a blow that will split the world! Attack him now! We must stop the final cataclysm!
I shall show you a true cataclysm!
No! Such power! Deathwing's summoning of the final cataclysm will destroy all life on Azeroth! Quickly! We must interrupt him!
Press the attack, heroes!
Such rage I have never seen. I will bring you closer to the Emerald Dream. Seek safety there when the fight becomes too intense.
Hurry, heroes! In mere moments, Deathwing's cataclysm will complete what he's begun and end the world. Join me in the attack, now!
Deathwing is conjuring the final cataclysm. Even the Emerald Dream trembles. If we are to stop the spell, we must attack him together!
Excellent work! The fire of my heart glows with a brilliant purity unmatched. Every spark of it I will channel into the Dragon Soul.
Well done! I will realign the flow of mana and fill the Dragon Soul with all my arcane might. It is time! I will expend everything to bind every thread. Here, now, around the Dragon Soul. What comes to pass will never be undone!
The power of the soul is tearing him apart!
We are one step closer. The unknowable, transcendent power of the Emerald Dream. I now give unto the Dragon Soul!
This is how the story ends. The hour of twilight has been thwarted. Thanks to the mortal races of Azeroth, Deathwing is no more, and his masters have lost their most powerful servant.
But victory was bitter. Side by side with thousands of dead, the dragon aspects, keepers of this world, lost their immortality and their power, paving the way for the new protectors of Azeroth.